anādirbhūrbhuvō lakṣmīḥ suvīrō ruchirāṅgadaḥ jananō janajanmādirbhīmō bhīmaparākramaḥ.
Anādihi. Anādihi means beginningless, which also means the very first cause. We know that the Lord himself is the one who created our very creator. Brahma is supposed to be in charge of creation. Who created Brahma? The Lord created Brahma. Therefore, he is the sole cause of all creation. He was there just before time. Whenever we say something is created, we are talking about space and time. We were all born in a particular place, on a particular day, particular time interval time. So creation can only be in space and time. Not only creation, maintenance, looking after, preservation, as well as dissolution or death, destruction, all can play about only in space-time realm. Bhagavan is beyond space and time because he is the one who created space. He is the one who created time. So therefore, how to describe him? He is the one who is beyond time because he created time. From him, time started. Therefore, he is, and whenever we say time started, we say it's the beginning of. So if Bhagavan was there even before the beginning of time, how can we describe him? We can describe him only as the beginningless. So he is one who doesn't have a beginning, therefore he doesn't have a middle, and therefore there is no end for him also. That is the meaning of anādi, which also means he is the first cause. We are all in a cause-effect world. Everything, whatever effect we are seeing outside of us or inside of us, it always has a cause. Without a cause, no effect is possible. Again, cause-effect can happen only in space and time. So Bhagavan is beyond space and time. Therefore, there is no effect. Therefore, there is no cause. But he is the cause of everything. So when we say he is the sole cause or the first cause or the ultimate cause, we can also say he is the uncaused cause for everything. Anādihi bhūrbhuvah, which means he is the very support or the substratum for earth. Earth represents over here in its largest perspective matter. For the entire realm of matter or for earth, because we are all living on the earth, our mortal plane of existence is happening over here. Who supports it all? Bhagavan only supports it all. How does he support it? Is it like a weight on him, a burden on him? It's not like that. Just like the gold supports all our ornaments, there is no burden involved over there. Gold supports all the ornaments. Sugar supports all the sweets. Mud supports all the mud pots. In that way, Lord supports the entire materialistic plane of existence. If gold is removed from the ornaments exist not. If the mud is removed from the pots exist not. Cotton supports the cotton cloth, the cotton fabric. If we remove the cotton from the cotton fabric, there is no fabric in front of us at all. In that sense, Bhagavan supports everything. He is the absolute existence behind the existence of all things and all beings. If we remove him, the thing exists not, the being exists not. He is the very existence. That's the meaning of Ramanam Sat hai. Sat means existence, truth. Truth is that which exists. Even in our transactional terms, we say, this is the truth. I am telling you the truth means that something, whatever we are talking about, really exists. So, over there, Brahman, the Paramatma, is being likened to Ram. Or we are using the term Ram for Brahman. We can use any name of the Lord. Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Devi, any of Devi's names, all are the same. So bhūrbhuvaha means the very substratum or the very support for everything. Ultimately, he is the support which supports all the 14 worlds. So minus him, minus the truth, minus the sat part, nothing will exist. So in that sense, bhūrbhuvaha, lakṣmīḥ, over here we know what lakṣmī means. Lakṣmī stands for wealth. Lakṣmī stands for glory. Lakshmi doesn't stand only for material wealth. Dhana, Lakshmi is one aspect of Lakshmi. Lakshmi has got so many aspects. Vidya Lakshmi, Veera Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Dhairya Lakshmi, Vijaya Lakshmi, victory, Kirti Lakshmi, glory, Moksha Lakshmi. So there are various different aspects of Lakshmi. All are assets, all are glories. So Lakshmīḥ, he is the one who has got all this wealth with him. All the richness is his. And therefore he bestows it upon all of us. He is Lakshmīpati. When we say Lakshmīpati, it doesn't mean he has married a person who has got so much of wealth. It doesn't mean only that. All riches, all glory, everything which adds to our life, gross or subtle, values, Lakshmi Sampat. Values are known as Lakshmi Sampat. They are subtle. They are not gross in form, in nature. So for all of that, who is the one who supports it all? Bhagavan alone supports everything. So Lakshmi is so many things. Everything, like I said, everything that gets added to our life as an asset. Even the faculty to be able to do things properly, our efficiency, of course our proficiency, all are Lakshmi only. So Lakshmīḥ, suvīrāha, earlier itself that Vīraha had come, here it is suvīraha. So Vīraha means, there are so many meanings. Veera means brave, mighty, powerful. That's one meaning. Veera also means one who goes through so many different embodiments. One who goes through so many diverse ways. Deals with things in diverse or different ways. So when we add to anything, it means very good, divine, noble, glorious. So Suvīraha means one who, all the avatars of the Lord. Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. All is in every avatar, Bhagavan comes in a different way. Names are different, forms are different, the characteristics are different. What he accomplishes in that particular form, which we call Leela, his sport, all are different. All are Su. None of them are Du. None of them are bad. They're all good. For whom it's a blessing for all of us. When Bhagavan takes upon himself different avatars or different embodiments, why is he doing it? He is doing it only for the welfare and well-being of all of us. So everything that he does is just the thing to be done. And how does he do it? The most perfect way. It can't be otherwise. Madhuradipater akhilam madhuram. Madhura there doesn't only stand for sweetness. It's just that he has done it in the most perfect way. It can't be improved upon. We can't better it, improve upon it. That's what it means. So not only the different avatars of the Lord, even in one avatar, if we take the various incidents, Krishna Avatara or a Rama Avatara, every incident over there in Bhagavan's life, all of them are so beautiful. Each one is different from the other. How he deals with Govardhana hill is different from how he deals with Kaliya. So there it's a diverse, it's different, totally different from the other. But each of them is so beautiful to hear, to read, to talk about, to sing about. Very beautiful it is. And also, why is he doing whatever he is doing? There is a beautiful message for all of us also. So there is a message over there, and he is doing it all for Loka Kalyan, all for us. He needn't have to do anything for his own gain. He is already fulfilled. lakṣmīḥ he is already fulfilled. Absolute contentment, absolute fulfillment. There is nothing beyond that. In all the three worlds, there is nothing for him to do and gain, which he already doesn't have. Yet he is sporting about through the various avatars. And in one avatar also, various ways, through various incidents. All for what? All for us. So that we get the message from that. So there is a silent, beautiful message in and through every incident of the Lord. So suvīrāḥ. So everything is divine, everything. That is why again and again we feel like going back into the Lord's glories. Which doesn't happen when we take up a novel. Once we have read it, we are finished with it. Again, we don't want to go back to it. I know the whole story. I know the beginning, I know the middle, and I know the end. So why should I go into it again? But that's not the case with our epics or our Puranas, whether it is the Ramayana or whether it is the Mahabharata or whether it is all the Puranas. Every time we enter into it, the story is the same, the incident is the same, everything is the same, but we gain in different ways each time we enter into it. That itself is so beautiful. Last time when I went through it, this is the message I got. This time when I went through it, I got a much deeper message out of the same incident. So therefore, suvīrāḥ. Ruchirāṅgadaḥ means, anga means limbs, various parts of the body. Ruchirāṅgadaḥ means one who has got very beautiful ornaments on his body, and it mainly stands for the shoulder caps. A warrior always wears shoulder caps. When they especially go for war, they have these shoulder caps, beautiful designed, intricate design, shoulder gold maybe. When they enter into the war field, upper arms and the shoulder has to be protected from the enemies. So they wear shoulder caps. When Krishna went as the Parthasarathi, the charioteer of Arjuna, he did not fight, but he had nice shoulder caps. So therefore, ruchirāṅgadaḥ, one who has got beautiful ornaments on his body, physical body, or one who has got one who wears beautiful shoulder caps, jananah and janajanmādir, we will take it up together. Janana means janma, one who delivers or one who creates. Well, whom does he create? He creates all of us, creatures. He creates, the creator creates creatures. So janana means one who creates or delivers all living beings. Who is the creator? We all are here because of our parents. So we say my mother, my father. Because of them, parents, we are over here. Therefore, they become the cause for us. Who is their cause for them to exist? Their parents, our grandparents or their parents. So we always trace back the cause over there. So we are there, we have a father, father must be having his father should be having his father. Finally, when we trace back the root, we come to the Lord himself, who is the father of all fathers, who is the mother of all mothers. He is the ultimate father. Therefore we say tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. We are not talking about biological mother and biological father, our own father, mother who gave birth to us, who are responsible for us. He is the father of the entire universe. He is mother also of the entire universe. He is the relative of the entire universe. He is the friend and the guru also of all of us. Not one individual or two individuals or three individuals. He is the father of the entire universe. Why? He created it all. So who creates us? We address them as father. So who created all of us? Not individuals. All of us put together. Bhagavan alone created all of us. Therefore he is the father of all fathers. Because from him creation has come. In him creation is existing. And finally into him everything will disappear also. The sole cause. Therefore, jananah. Janajanmādir, same meaning. Jana means people We all. Janma means birth. So janajanma means birth of all living creatures. Adi means soul cause, before. So he was the one who was before all the birth of all of us. So every century we have been moving through. First century, second century, since time started. So it will keep on moving. 20th, 21st century, 22nd, 23rd, it will keep on moving. Through and through that, janajanma will take place, will happen. But Adi, before all of this who existed, he alone existed. He even now exists, and he will continue to exist. Though people will come and go. We all will come and go. But Bhagavan was, is, and shall continue to be. Why? He is the sole ultimate cause, the first cause. Janajanmādir. He was there right in the beginning of the birth of all creatures. Before the worlds were created, before Brahma was created, he was there. So in that sense, janajanmādir bhīmaḥ. Bhīma means one who is very, very terrible and frightening. Pandavas, one of them was Bhīma. Bhīma was very terrible. A lot of power, lot of might with him. It was a challenge to, counter him. Straight meaning of Bhīma is one who is very terrible, one who is frightening. If we encounter that person, we will feel very scared. We will feel very frightened. Who will get scared and frightened of the Lord's terrible form? Only those who walk the wrong path. Those who walk the right path will never ever be scared of the Lord. Why should they be? They've already aligned themselves to the Lord. They've already aligned themselves to the path of Dharma. And who stands for Dharma? Bhagavan stands for Dharma. So those who are following the path of unrighteousness or the path of adharma, only they will be scared and frightened of his terrible form. Hiranyakashipu was scared of Narasimha. Prahlada was not scared of him. So in that sense, Bhīmaḥ. Does he only look terrible and frightening and scared? Ugra Rupa, that's all. bhīmaparākramaḥ. Parakramaḥ there means it shows the power over there, the capacity to do things. It's a doing word over here. It's something like potential energy and kinetic energy. Potential energy is there, but it's not visible to all of us. So that potential energy must get converted to dynamism. It must get converted to kinetic energy. Then we will be able to see the might and the glory and the power of what all it can do. So therefore, in that sense, so Bhagavan is Bhīmaḥ. He's terrible. He's frightening to all those who are walking the wrong path. And bhīmaparākramaḥ. And when he has to exercise his power, his might, his strength on all the wrongdoers, Bhagavan does it. And when he does it, nobody again can be compared to him. Bhīma and bhīmaparākramaḥ, we are only reminded of the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Vishwarupa Darshana. Arjuna wants to see the Lord's cosmic form, and the Lord shows it to him. He says, with your eyes you can't see, your ordinary physical eyes, I will give to you the divine insight. Divine eyes, special eyes I will give to you. With that you will be able to see my cosmic form. And then the Lord reveals to Arjuna his cosmic form. Arjuna narrates over there. Whatever he is seeing in front of him, he is narrating to us, and that's the content of the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. He uses two words over there. He says, this form that I am seeing in front of me is terrible. It's frightening. He says, I am shivering. I am scared. I do not know what to do. And at the same time he says, Adbhuta. Very beautiful it is. So beautifully he describes over there the form terrible of the Lord. And also the Lord gives him a glimpse of this bhīmaparākramaḥ, the power behind this terrible form. Arjuna sees the Lord having opened his mouth. What is coming out of it? Supposing we open our mouth, only we can put our tongue out. But in the place of the tongue, he sees fire over there. The presiding deity of the tongue is fire for all of us. This is the cosmic form. So in place of the tongue, what is Arjuna seeing? He is seeing fire over there. And also what does he see over there? The Lord's might and strength and power he is able to see. He sees all the warriors on both sides, not only the Pandava side, Kaurava side, even the Pandava side, all are entering into the Lord's mouth. Lord is not catching them and putting them into his mouth. He sees them all, and he doesn't see them going slow motion, walking slowly, step by step, walking. He sees them all moving in haste, as though they're all in a running race. I first, you first. Where are all of them running? They're all or rushing. They're all rushing towards the Lord's mouth. And what is the Lord doing over there? He is digesting. He is chewing them all up, putting them all inside like a morsel of food, chewing them up, swallowing it, and he is opening his mouth for the next set. This is what he is seeing over there, Arjuna. So he sees that bhīmaparākramaḥ aspect of Bhagavan. He asks the Lord, who are you who has taken up this terrible form? No doubt wondrous. There is the beauty on one side, but there is this terribleness also on the other side. See, they are opposite of each other. We feel beautiful can't be terrible and terrible cannot be beautiful. But at the cosmic level, at the universal level, both these qualities align themselves, merge themselves. Even the tsunami, when it came, they had taken pictures. The tsunami wiped out so many people. But in the paper, these words were there: beautiful, awesome, wondrous. What did it do? It destroyed. The waters were in their most terrible form at that point of time. So anything huge, mighty, large, expansive, opposites will merge over there very beautifully. At our level, water and fire don't gel with each other. Where fire is, water cannot be there. Where water is, fire cannot be there. But in the oceans, we have warm currents. Ocean is very large. And Varuna Deva, the presiding deity of water, the presiding deity of fire, Agni Bhagavan, they are sitting next to each other in the heavens. So all this is not just to be understood at the word level. We have to go behind it and beyond it. So Arjuna sees over there. He sees the Bhīma, Raudra, fearful, most terrible form of the Lord, and he is so scared, he says over there. And then also he sees the Parakrama aspect of that Bhīma Rupa also. And he asks the Lord, who are you who have taken up this form and come in front of me? I want to know, he says. The whole form he is seeing in Krishna's body. Krishna's body is like a screen over there. In our TV screen, on our TV screen, we see whatever we are seeing. So what we are seeing is restricted by the length and the breadth of the screen. Similarly, whatever Arjuna is seeing is restricted to Krishna's body. Krishna says, in my body, you can see it. Actually, it's not a seeing outside. Arjuna is experiencing everything within himself. So he asks, and Bhagavan says, I am time. Kala, he says. What Kala? I am the most mighty, powerful, all-devouring, all-consuming time. And why have I come over here? I have just come to do what I am supposed to do. What is it? Annihilation. Destruction. Why should Bhagavan be destroying? He is doing constructive destruction. For the sake of Dharma, he is doing it. He is not doing destructive destruction over there. So whenever the Lord destroys, in quotes, it is always constructive destruction. It's only we human beings who do destructive destruction. So therefore he is Bhīma and he is bhīmaparākramaḥ also.